All right. Let's talk about a funny little situation that I've encountered lately. There's this guy that doesn't like me very much. And really, I don't really have anything against him except for the fact that he may or may not be involved with taking my friend's channel down. So, for that reason, obviously I hold a little bit of disdain. I mean, there's always the possibility that he's not involved, but, that's my friend has laid out a pretty convincing case. And so this guy, I think he feels the need to respond to any criticism. And I don't know if it's a content thing. I don't know if but the way it comes across is pretty thin-skinned or, insecure, where it's like you really feel the need to disprove everything. And it's funny because, and in the same breath, he would say that, like me, I'm nobody, I'm insignificant, and sure, why not? That's all, sure, I accept all that. But then why even bother then? The best thing to do would just be to ignore me and let me go away, because, I mean, I am insignificant and nobody cares, so why respond? Maybe it's a content thing, maybe just trying to stir up something to talk about. But so what happened was somebody, one of my friends made a little video criticizing this guy, and so I put a comment on there with some light criticism. I mean, nothing vile or slanderous. I just said that this guy's creatively bankrupt and that he's paper tiger or thin-skinned, right? And so, he makes a response in a post, not a video, but like a community post. But he just proves my point. It's ridiculous. He first of all, the paper tiger thing. This channel I commented on has 80 subscribers. Not a lot of people are gonna see this comment. So why feel the need to, address it? It's ridiculous. And then in the post, he calls me gay. And if that's not creatively bankrupt, then I don't know what is. I mean, you couldn't come up with something better than gay. Oh man, it's so funny. These guys just step all over themselves. And it's fun to watch, to be honest. Just what I don't like is the possibility that the possibility that he may have been a part of taking my friend's channel down for no reason other than, he doesn't like him, right? There was no laws broken. There was no, copyright infringement. This is like a false takedown. And that's shitty. That's, and then that's why I made the comment of the paper tiger. It's like, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. You got to respond to everything, and then when you do, or when he does, it's like, you're gay. Like, come on, man. Do better. I'm going to give you another chance. Do better. Do another community post. Come up with something better. Because and don't come with this bullshit, because there's this other guy And he keeps making these comments like I'm promoting my channel, I'm promoting my music career. Like, that's hilarious, for one. But I mean, you know, like I could be doing a lot more to be promoting my channel or whatever, but I don't care. But it's funny, you know. You can keep posting that shit. It's funny. But the idea that this is somehow something to be ashamed of, or something that I would be hiding, like, oh, I don't want everybody to know that I'm promoting my channel. Like, it's so stupid. You guys got to come up with something better. Anything. You know what I mean? Like I really don't mind. I really don't care. Embarrass me off the fucking platform, please. You know, I would like to just go away. You know, give me a reason. Because, you know, I don't know. Truthfully, this is like kind of getting old. I just don't get it. I just don't get the need to respond to any criticism. Like, and then when you do it in a weak fashion. It's like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe I'll leave it there and see what happens with this. And hopefully, you know, the right thing would be nothing happens. Guy doesn't see this, and you know, he doesn't pay attention, and that's what he should be doing, right? But instead, you know, there might be some community post, oh, you're gay and you're wrong, you know, and it's like, okay, so I'm wrong. It can happen, you know. If I say something about anybody, it's either true or it's not. And if it's not true, then don't fucking worry about it. But, you know, it's and so that's why it comes across as being insecure, or right, when he thinks I don't know what he thinks. Maybe he thinks it's like, but maybe it's a content thing. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just an excuse to make a video. I know that I'm like that, you know. I'm waiting for some excuse to fucking make something like this and talk shit. So that's probably what it is. But, you know, as far as like doing striking people and you know, unlawfully or you know, falsely, and taking channels down, I think that's fucking weak. I think that's some fucking commie bullshit. That, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just trying to silence your critics and shit. It's not right. You know, nobody's profiting off of your content. You know what I mean? You are barely profiting off of your content. So you know, there's no loss of income here. There's no. It's not bullshit like that. It's just straight up hatred, right? It's just straight up retaliation, and if you can't retaliate with ideas, and you got to do bullshit like taking down channels, then, you know what I mean. Then I guess the comment of being creatively bankrupt rings true, doesn't it? So, you know, do what you want, bud. Fucking say what you want. It's fine. It's cool. My you know, I kowtow to my wife. Sure. I can't breathe. Fine. I have no personality. I'm boring. Sure, I agree with you on that one. I'll give it to you. Like, it's fine. You know, we don't need to jump on everything. But whatever, you know, this guy thinks he's a big shot, and hey, maybe he is a big shot. Whatever, who cares? And another thing about this paper tiger thing. I think most of us are guilty of the paper tiger thing because, you know, this is YouTube, right? The worst you could do is just talk smack. Well, or unless you're doing fucking channel takedowns and shit. But, like, even that is not, like, you know, something vicious, right? Like, you know, there's nothing really that we can do to each other unless we go down to find, like, if I find out somebody's address and go down and bother them. There's nothing really we can do. I think we're all paper tigers here, but whatever. But I think it's more about being thin-skinned and, like, not being able to let something go. It's just like responding to a comment on a video, like a channel that has 80 subscribers, that like nobody important or nobody that's close to you is going to see this this criticism, you know what I mean? It's not going to tarnish your reputation. Plus, what I said wasn't anything vile. It wasn't anything foul. You know, it's like just some light criticism. Like, you know, when somebody calls you creatively bankrupt, instead of calling them gay, why don't you prove me wrong by doing something creative? How about that? You know what I mean? That'll shut me up real quick. But, you know, doing what you're doing, I think it just proves my point. And so, whatever, you know what I mean? I'll just let him put his foot in his mouth. And this comes from a group where these guys, you don't got to do nothing. All you got to do is give them the rope. I said this many times. You give them the rope and they do the rest. Like, they'll trip over themselves to do it too. So that's all I got to say for now. But, you know, it's like, come on, guys. Do better. And you know what? They have been trying. He has been trying. They try to do these creative streams, and I like to see that. But you know, I don't know if it's going over the way they think it is. But hey, whatever. You know what? We're not professionals, right? So I can't expect like a fancy production or something that's well thought out, like, because I'm not gonna do that either, right? I'm not gonna fucking do some well thought out you know, skit or whatever, or some improv. Like, it's gonna suck too, right, if I do that. So, but, you know, like, don't carry yourself and go around acting like you're doing something special when you're not. Like, I certainly don't. I mean, I know that what I do here isn't nothing special, and it's not groundbreaking, and it's not even halfway good, and I get it. But I'm having fun, and you know, and that's all there is to it. If you want to fucking read into it, and I don't think these people believe, like, as far as the whole promoting thing, I don't think these people believe that. I think maybe it's kind of like a way to plant some doubt in my head, or maybe just to spread some kind of, like, narrative, or maybe he does believe that. I mean, who knows? But, you know, like, I don't see anything on my channel that would indicate, like, I don't hashtag shit. I don't fucking put, like, the kind of titles that, you know, I do shit that's interesting to me, and it's making fun, like posting up small clips of movies. It's like, it's just stuff that I'm interested in. I'm sharing it. Like, I don't see it as anything other than that. But whatever, you know, it's cool, and you're allowed to fucking have. That's the other thing I kind of wanted to touch on, where there's a difference between, like, lies and opinions. So, like when I say that you're creatively bankrupt, that's an opinion, and I could be wrong about it, but that's my opinion. That's the way I perceive. That's the way I perceive you, or, you know, the situation, right? So it's not slander. It's not a lie, right? Like telling a lie about somebody. Like if I said that this person was gay, that would be a lie because I know that he's not gay. So that's a lie, right? That's slanderous. But if I said that the guy looks like a gay guy, well, that's an opinion. That's my perception. So it's not a lie. So there's a difference there. So, you know, in the future, get it right. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's my little rant for this morning. See you guys later. We're going to be, I think tonight, I'm going to be talking about a movie. Another boring stream coming up. So don't watch it. Don't need to watch it. Just let me go into obscurity. So yeah, that's it.